folks, so here we go. This is a Saturday morning. We're looking at a cluster of bees up in a tree. At first I assumed these were drawing comb, but we can see at the look of it they're pretty wobbly. There's no comb in there. And just to let you know the perspective, they're not that big. They're a pocket swarm. So you can see my hand next to the cluster. It's really not that big of a colony. But the goal here is we have a nucleus box up on a ladder. We got a little piece of cotton ball with lemongrass oil. We have a frame that's drawn, and we have some honey frames here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put a nitro glove on. I could do it barehanded, but I'm going to use nitro gloves just because that way the bees won't sense my skin. And I'm going to scoop bees a handful at a time, and we'll just lay them on the top of the frames. So essentially they can acclimate, and then at night, once it gets darker out, we'll come back and we will move this nuke to a different bee yard. And you'll also see on the front I added a queen excluder. This is just to make sure the queen stays in the box and they don't swarm out. Oh yeah, by the way, if anybody can see the queen, go ahead and post the timestamp of the queen in the comments below, and I'll send you a coupon for free ice cream. Alright folks, so we're going to see how it goes today. I should also mention that I got my buddy Ryan here helping me. Never hurts to have an extra pair of hands, especially for cases like this. So the first plan of attack, or the approach I should say, I'm going to try to scoop the bees out with my hands, one at a time, and then we'll see how that goes. If that doesn't really do too much, then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll shake these bees down. We'll just shake them. Ryan will hold the nuke underneath them, and I'll just hit the branch and we'll shake them in there. But let's see how this goes. We got the nucleus box down here. We have a cluster, and what I've been doing is I've just been taking my hand and very closely, or very slowly, just put the cup of bees right in your hand and curl your fingers so slowly and pull back towards you. And the bees come right down, and we're just going to gently lay them right on the box. And we're looking for a queen. Good, we got a queen clip over there ready to go. No queen yet. So we're just gonna keep on scooping the bees. Right now the bees are trying to congregate back into the branch. I'll wipe a little more lemongrass oil here on the front of the box, and that way the bees will be acclimating to the entrance. So we'll keep on working on that and we'll come back. Okay, so here's an update, folks. Sorry we didn't get it on video, but my buddy Ryan was able to spot the queen. I don't know, can you guys see her in there? Let's see if we can get her on video. You see that big fat tail? So that was very good. I was going to get my Bee Quick out of my truck and he's like, we got the queen. And great job from a new beekeeper. Just getting started to be able to find a queen in a bunch of chaos, get her in a clip. So it's all down here from here, folks. So now we're just going to put the queen here. We got some bees that are still congregating on the branch. But now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll put this queen clip a little down in further to the box and we'll put the lid on it. I'll put a little Bee Quick up in the branches and then we'll just wait for these forage bees to kind of collect. So we'll come back at you. I ended up taking the front excluder off. Again, because we found the queen, I just want them to make sure they know where their entrance is. So the goal now is to let them acclimate. It's still early in the day, so we're going to let them acclimate. The queen will remain in the clip for the rest of the day today. And later on, once it gets dark, we'll block up the entrance. We'll put a ratchet strap around the hive and we'll relocate them just before it gets completely dark out. But I just thought it's interesting. Nice big old pile of bees. The cluster looked very small, but they were tightly packed and condensed. They were very hot too, generating a lot of heat. So not so bad. They're pouring out of the entrance. I don't know where they're going, what they're doing. All right, folks, here's another update. So, observation that Ryan and I just saw. The bees that you just seen on the front of the box, they started almost absconding, almost like the bees were coming out of the box and bearding up on the front. They were kind of swarming away. At first I was worried thinking the bee came out of the clip, but the queen is still in the clip. What it was, I think, is I had a cotton ball that had lemongrass oil inside the box and I put too much lemongrass oil on it. So now, again, the bees are still in the air, but they're coming back to the front. And now they're starting to use the entrance. So it'll take them a couple of hours to figure it out and to acclimate, but this is much better. So from here, it's just a matter of time and we'll see how it goes. So thanks again for tuning in. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so. We'll be bringing you some updates along the way. Gotta love these Florida bees.